So we probably went about 5 minutes there. And we're confused about this fraction. 2.5 sixths. Okay? We want to turn this into a more recognizable fraction. At first, your idea was multiply by 6. And what do you get when you multiply by 6?
You get 2.5.
Okay, why?
Because the denominator goes away when you multiply it by 6.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep the number the same.
Yeah.
Sort of like I showed you. If I have 1 and 3 and 2's in the middle, and I multiply it by 6, what happens?
So it gets to 12.
It's not in between 1 and 3 anymore. But you did have an idea where you said, here's what I could do, and the fraction would keep the same value.
So you do the same thing to the bottom and the top.
Okay, what is that? Why does doing the same thing to the top and bottom keep the fraction the same?
Well, it keeps if you multiply by 6, you can still divide by 6 again on both the bottom and the top.
Okay, so what would you do to this fraction?
Well, maybe
2.5 6.
Maybe I could multiply it by 2 on both halves.
Okay.
Then I'd get 5/3, which is a normal fraction.
Okay, what did you do to get 5/3 here?
Well, I multiplied both sides by 6, both top and bottom by 2.
Okay, so 2.5 times 2 is
5.
and
And then 6 times 2 is 12.
so how did you get 3?
I thought if you multiplied just the whole thing by 3, you would take away some of the denominator.
Okay, so we'll write down what you did here. 2.5 over 6. What did you do?
So I multiplied.
Write down when you.
So multiply this by 2.
Okay.
Which went to 5.
All right.
And then on the bottom 6 times 2. I thought that would go to 3 because the 6 was on the bottom.
Okay.
But it really goes to 12.
Yeah. So you take a fraction and you're multiplying by a convenient form of 1.
Yeah.
2 divided by 2, so you get 5 over 12. And can we see how many sixths was 1/2?
It was 3/6.
How many sixths was 1/3?
It was 2/6.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I got them backwards. So here's 1/3, which is 2/6. Are we still on camera? Sorry for bumping the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, we were trying to find this number in the middle, and we think now it might be 5/12.
Yeah.
Okay. How can we see if 5/12 is what is right in between 2/6 and 3/6?
Well, we said before that it's actually 2.5 sixths.
Okay.
So if you just divide both sides with top and bottom by 2.
Okay, yeah, that'd be one way. Is there an alternate way you can see?
Well, you could you could subtract 2/6 from 5/12, and you could subtract 5/12 from 3/6 to see if the difference was the same.
Oh wow, that's a really interesting idea. How would you subtract 2/6 from 5/12? What would you do?
Well, you might have to convert it into decimals.
Well, that's making it too hard. There's an easy way to subtract 2/6 from 5/12.
2/6, so it's the common denominator, so 5/12 minus 4/12, because 2/6 and the bottom,
So 2/6 is 4/12.
so you get 1/12 is the difference here.
Okay. And what's 3/6?
Well, now you have to do 3/6 minus 5/12. So you could So 3/6 is 6 twelfths minus 5 twelfths is 1/12.
Hey. So we do see that 5/12 is in between, and did you discover there's a really easy way to see that 5/12 is in the middle there?
Well, you could just convert these to twelfths.
Ah, what do they become?
They become 4/12 and 6/12, then 5/12 is in the middle.
There we go. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So, but that work with 2.5 6 was also really interesting, and you have to multiply the top and bottom by the same number,
Yeah.
and then it keeps the fraction the same because why?
It's a convenient form of 1.
Convenient form of one. Good work. Good work.